Hello and welcome back to Yeti Kitchen. Today we're making a simple, delicious, creamy bacon and mushroom soup. As usual, we want to peel the onion, and this time, let's dice. Any kind of onion other than red should do. Doesn't need to be perfect, but we do want it to cook down into the soup. Next up, let's mince our garlic. It's definitely less important to cut these into smaller chunks, as the garlic will cook down and permeate through the soup regardless. Once you're done here, no vampires are going to be creeping on you, unless they're from Twilight. Actually, did he eat garlic in that book? I'm actually not sure, now that I think about it. Anyway, on to the mushrooms. You definitely want to clean them up a bit, as per usual. This is also an opportunity to use any old mushrooms or veggies you may have, as long as they aren't moldy, of course. After cleaning, start slicing. You can cut these however you like, but at bare minimum, you want to quarter them. I like a standard slice, maybe a little thicker, maybe a little thinner. Set those to the side and we'll start on the carrots. Give them a wash and give them a peel. You want smaller pieces for this as well. Quarter them and chop them up like this. Or put them in semicircles. That's also a great choice for this soup. Bam! Bacon! Slice it up. If you're a vegetarian, a good replacement would be to take some mushrooms, preferably shiitake, toss them in some tamari with some olive oil and cook them in the oven till crisp. I won't go into too much detail about that, but you can expect a future video on that recipe. Now put your sliced bacon into a dry, room temperature pot over a medium heat. This method works great to cook the bacon more evenly and allow for better crisping and an overall better product when using a pot. This is also a great way to make bacon bits. You'll also want to make sure it's spread evenly along the bottom. It's okay if we get some overlapping because it is quite a bit of bacon. As you can see, I also added a bit of pepper, and that's optional. It's to your own taste. Once it crisps up, use a slotted spoon to remove it and set it to the side. If you chose to go the vegetarian route, remove your bacon and add a little bit of olive oil on the bottom. Using the fat or olive oil that we just added, throw in your onions and cook down until translucent. Once that's done, throw in your mushrooms along with the garlic and a tiny pinch of salt and a bit of pepper. Cook until soft and well mixed. Then let's add the bacon, carrots, and fresh thyme. You can get the thyme leaves off however you're comfortable. The method I like to use personally is I like to grip the top of the branch, and then with my other hand, using my index and thumb, I grip right below where I'm gripping the top and firmly slide down the branch, collecting all the leaves that are on it. Not a perfect method in terms of just getting leaves, but we're making a soup, so it's okay. It'll cook down into the sauce and, if anything, provide more flavor. Once all the ingredients are mixed, let's add our stock. About 4 cups. I'm using chicken stock for this recipe, but really, any stock you prefer works. Now let's let that sit for about 10 minutes to come to a boil. Once the carrots are soft, add in your cream. The store was out of heavy cream, surprisingly, so I opted to use 30% table cream. Definitely not the same consistency you would get with heavy cream, but still delicious. At this point, I like to taste it and see if it needs any more salt or pepper or any other spices that would go in. I would also recommend maybe adding a bit of nutmeg or some allspice, as it really would complement the flavors of this soup. And here it is, a delicious hearty bacon and mushroom soup. I would recommend adding some potatoes to really elevate this soup and maybe even get it a little thicker. It's nice and warming, especially on a cold day. And with fall fast approaching, then followed by winter, this recipe will definitely warm you up. Thank you for joining me today on Yeti Kitchen. I'm happy for all of your support, each and every one of you. If you have any suggestions or criticisms, just leave them in the comments below. I do read every comment. And though I'm not on it often enough, you can catch me on Twitch where I play games and sometimes cook live recipes or even have watch parties. I'll leave my Twitch link in the video description. Thanks again, and I'll catch you next time.